Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Before we get into this video, you already know what's good. Ooh. Alright, so in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I wanted to take you guys through a day in the life of somebody who works in the influencer marketing industry. I know my last video was a day in the life, but I didn't actually go into detail in what I actually do for work. So for today's video, I'm going to take you through a day in my life as an account coordinator in the influencer marketing industry and kind of what I do, what some of my tasks looks like on a day-to-day basis. So the account coordinator is kind of like the entry-level position in influencer marketing. It's called something different at pretty much anywhere you go, but for the most part, I found that most influencer marketing agencies were calling the entry-level account coordinator. So if you don't know what influencer marketing is, it's basically, you know, all of those ads that your favorite YouTubers do where they say the video is sponsored by so-and-so? Well, there's actually a middleman between the brand and the influencer, and that's kind of where I come in. I'm in charge of setting the influencers up with the brand and making sure that they get contracted properly and kind of all communication is going smoothly. Making sure the influencers know what they're getting into for this campaign, what kind of product they're doing, what to say and what not to say in their videos. Making sure that when they come in with their content that I'm reviewing it and making sure that it's perfect. Also, not only this, but I'm also staying in contact with the client, the brand, to make sure that they're always staying up to date. They know where we're at with the influencers' content, just so they don't feel like they're being left in the dark. Just always staying in communication with them. There's of course a bit more that goes into it, kind of small little details and small little tasks to do here and there. But for now, I'm gonna take you through my tasks today on this beautiful Tuesday. So let's get after it. Okay, so first things first, every single morning, I always check my emails. I always set aside 30 minutes every single morning to make sure I just run through my emails, clean up my inbox for the day so any new emails that come in throughout the day won't get lost in everything that came in the night before. So I'll give you guys a few examples of some of the emails that I have right now. So most of them that come in overnight are kind of tasks that have been completed the day before and them letting me know that they've completed them. So basically one of the tasks that I had was inputting influencers results into a spreadsheet for the client. So this email right here is my supervisor telling me she's taken a look at the results at the spreadsheet I made. It's all good to go. So she just completed the task. So one thing I see a lot, especially in the morning, are influencers getting back to me. Influencers, for the most part, work on their own schedules. So they're not working like a 9 to 5. So they kind of respond to emails whenever. And it seems like most of the time, influencers kind of get back to me overnight. So in the morning, I'm seeing their emails show up. This email, for example, is an influencer getting back to me just saying, they've confirmed the rate, they're happy with it, and they're just waiting for us to send over the contract. This email, for example, is another influencer coming back to us, not really liking the rate that we gave them and kind of trying to negotiate. So that's part of the job as well. It's having to kind of sometimes go back and forth with influencers or their agents and negotiate what we think are fair rates and what they also think are fair rates and just kind of meet in the middle. So right now, after my emails, my morning today at least is looking like formatting our massive influencer database that we're coming up with. So I've actually worked at 2 influencer marketing agencies as an account coordinator, and both of them have this like influencer master list of every single influencer that they've ever worked with, just as kind of an easy tool, an easy spreadsheet for them to always go back to in future campaigns if they're ever looking for a specific type of influencer. It's easy to just keep every influencer that you already have contact with in one sheet so that it's just fast. So as an account coordinator at both of these agencies, I've been a huge part in building out this database. So if you're looking to get into influencer marketing, this is definitely, I would guess, probably something that you're gonna be doing a lot of. So basically what I'm doing specifically right now is I'm going back through this entire master list and just kind of reformatting it, making sure that it's organized, everybody's in the right place, everybody's under the right category, all of their links to their Instagram and all of their social medias work, and just going through their social medias and making sure if they don't have an email next to them on the sheet, finding their email and putting it in there with them. So that's gonna be mostly my entire morning. I have one meeting at 10:45. I think I'm just gonna grind that out and I'll catch you guys at lunchtime. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for my morning. It's a very, very typical, I know I didn't do too much this morning in terms of like multiple tasks, but that is a very, very typical task and assignment that you're gonna get, especially as an account coordinator, is just It feels like busy work, but I promise you it's not. It's just getting you introduced to the industry and kind of getting you used to reporting and spreadsheets and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so normally for lunch, I would have a bagel with cream cheese, an apple, and 2 eggs. But unfortunately, I'm actually out of eggs right now. So instead, I'm just gonna have 2 bagels, an apple, and of course, my Red Bull. Also, can I just give an egg cooker a shout out, bro? If you guys like eggs and you don't have one of these, you gotta go pick one up. It's a necessity, bro. This thing, if you like hard boiled, soft boiled, medium boiled, whatever, it's so easy. You just pop the lid, put some water in the bottom, put the eggs in there, put the lid on, put it on, plug it in, turn it on, and you got hard-boiled egg, perfectly hard-boiled eggs. Okay, so each day I get about an hour for lunch. It depends on the day. Some days are really, really busy where I've had days where I don't even get a lunch. Sometimes it just be like that. But today I do have enough time in my day to take a little bit of a lunch break. So after this lunch break, we're right back to work with my next task of the day. Alrighty. So I'm actually really glad this happened because this is something that's very, very common. So I only had one meeting this afternoon, which was to go over, clients wanted to change up kind of their content strategy and stuff. So that was to kind of go over that, but actually something came up right after. And this was a last minute meeting. And I'm glad that it happened because last minute meetings are very, very common. And this meeting is to talk about, we actually just got an email from one of our clients saying that something in the contract we were waiting for is approved. So we wanted to quickly meet to touch base, me and my supervisor. We wanted to touch base with next steps and moving forward with certain influencers that are ready to be contracted and are ready to go. I got those 2 meetings right now. And then after that, I'm going to come back to you and tell you guys what the rest of my day looks like. No, I feel like Twitch is a very, very underappreciated platform, especially because of how organic it is. Yeah, I think a lot of clients, I think a lot of brands don't take advantage of the organic nature of Twitch. It's because they can actually talk to them. They can actually interact with them instead of just watching their videos and kind of commenting and hope that they respond. Yeah, so we can move forward with him. The only thing about that is, I would say, kind of what he's saying he's worth. I'm not saying he's like necessarily not worth it, but I just think considering the deliverables that we're asking for, it's not, I think we can definitely go back to him with like, I think those rates could be negotiated, definitely. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll keep you updated for sure, just to let you know if there's anything that I need your help with, but I think I should be good. All right, yeah, sweet. I'll keep you updated. Yep. All right, you too. See ya. Bye. Alrighty guys, so it's nearing the end of the day. I'm on to the last kind of task of the day. And this is another really big task that I have done a lot throughout my few years at influencer marketing agencies. And something that if you're getting into an entry-level position on is something you're going to be doing a lot, and that's influencer sourcing. So for example, this client is looking to activate golf, MLB, Kentucky Derby, and college athlete influencers. And so what building an influencer list looks like is going into a spreadsheet, organizing it from influencer name, social media handle, location, follower count, and then some notes that we have on them, just to give kind of the client a bit of a background as to why we chose them and why we're putting them on the list, why we think they would be a good addition to this campaign. And then it's me going through social media, looking through hashtags, looking through accounts that I already follow, looking through tags and stuff like that, seeing if I can find golfers, MLB players, Kentucky Derbyers, college athletes that would fit with the client and a page that I could see this brand fitting well with. And so that's kind of what the rest of my day looks like right now. Going through Instagram, going through YouTube, finding these people and adding them to the list. And then once that list is done, or at least once I'm done it for the day, I would just send it back to my supervisor and let her look over it and make sure that all is good before sending it over to the client. Alrighty guys, so it's currently about 5:30 and that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for the day. I know this wasn't the most visually pleasing video, but I feel like it was more informative than anything. I thought it was cool because influencer marketing is something that I never knew existed until just a few years ago when I applied for the job and just happened to come across a job posting for it. So that's why I kind of figured I would share this with you guys so you guys can get a better understanding of what it is. If you're interested in joining the industry yourself, then maybe that's why you're watching this video. But either way, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, because it really does help the channel grow. If there's any videos you guys want to see, any kind of video ideas, definitely let me know. I'm always open to any ideas. So yeah, I've got a few video ideas already in mind, but if you have any yourself, I'm always open to suggestions. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video today, guys. Smash the like button, click the subscribe button. Don't be abusive with it. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.